Ohayo, my name is Minamitoku and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Part 5. We were just finishing up reading poems to each other, so I guess let's continue and see what happens. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Isn't this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, actually I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. So nevertheless, you want us to perform. Thanks, Monica. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. Yeah, sure, I do. I am here for the boobs, so I'm gonna be sharing all the boobs. Cool. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Well, for some people this is the absolute worst scenario in their whole life. So please don't do that to others. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. Well, I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death for me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, wait, the death? Wasn't Sayuri liking depression and death and stuff like that? Now Yuri too? Oh well. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course, Sayuri. Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands up behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, what about Natsuki? I guess we don't like Natsuki as much. Oh well. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Whee! Cool. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Well, to press us, maybe? Or like she just wants to get it over with. I see those two options. Maybe there's a third. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Yeah, Yuri can speak. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. How can you finish suddenly? I mean, you already know her poem. I mean, she chose one that she wrote, right? And you read it, so you know when it's finished. It's not like, oh, all of a sudden the poem is finished. Or, well, maybe you were so absorbed in her speech that you didn't notice that she's finished. And you suddenly snapped out of your gaze. Maybe it's like that. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Whee! And we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah, sorry, I giggled. Hehe. Sayuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. Well, at least you're putting up a good performance. Or, well, a funny performance. That's a talent too. Not everybody can do that. How did you guys do it so easily? Also, it's interesting that like the most social person in here, Sayuri, has the most problems. That's a nice thing. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. Whee! I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Minato liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Whee! What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. A bittersweet poem fits Sayuri really nicely? Well then, we continue on with our, keeping this in our head and see what happens next. Good gosh. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. That might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Minato. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Minato lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Well, thanks, Natsuki. Thanks. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of selection of what to read. Well, I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. So yeah, we finally get to know their point of view. Cool. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Well, sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Over time, we don't have much time. So, we need to speed up the process, I guess. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Oh, yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way onto the podium. The poem is called... it's called... Why are you all looking at me? That's the way things go? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Whee! She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, you'll need to get up on stage anyway at the festival. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. And it flashes your skirt. Thanks for the view. Yeah, well, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. So basically, you're having a like poetry slam then, which is quite a good idea, I think. And I'm excited for the festival, and let's see what happens in between, if everybody manages to prepare well enough. So, if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Minato. You don't have to say it. Say what? Like admit that I like you or what? Oh, whatever, let's go already. Bye, everybody. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayuri fumbles with her words. So I guess she likes Minato too. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, our first choice then. Well, except those poem stuff. So should he go for Yuri or for Sayuri? Well, Sayuri likes Minato, so we can pick her. But I guess Yuri also likes Minato, but Sayuri is like our childhood friend. So is this like a choice, like for which girl we will go or what? But I guess our bond with Sayuri is already established, right? So let's pick her. Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Minato. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... probably if we had picked Yuri, then she would have started to cry or something. Oh yeah. Sayuri, I have already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Huh? The conversation trails off. So, yeah, we just gave up on Yuri, I guess. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? True that. So we get to do another poem. So what should he go for? Spice, lollipop, uncontrollable, bad, nibble, bliss, ambient, rain cloud, infallible, broken. It's been raining the last few days a lot, so let's go for rain cloud. Graveyard, imagination, peace, effulgent, play, raindrops, marriage, cheer, crimson, papa. The sky also has been crimson a lot, so let's go with that. Determination, sweet, time, silly, tenacious, lipstick, disoriented, marshmallow, lazy, whistle. Yeah, what should I go for here? But marshmallow? Just because I'm a little hungry right now and I would like to eat some marshmallows roasted on the fire. Oh, that's a word that Natsuki likes. Cool. Grief, disown, daydream, jump, happiness, email, loud, inferno, vivacious, vertigo. Jump into puddles. Of course, that's a word that Natsuki likes. Suicide. Question, cage, fantasy, perfect, candy, spinning, sugar, tears, horror. Let's go with this. Okay, Natsuki likes tears. No, not Natsuki. Sayuri. Fear, friends, strawberry, whirlwind, memories, cry, rainbow, music, flower, inside. Rainbow. Dream, peaceful, love, cute, disaster, tone, cheeks, charm, heartbeat, whisper. Peaceful? Okay, that's also a word that Sayuri likes. Valentine, headphones, agonizing, variance, pain, rough, dance, portrait, shame, hopeless. It's singing in the rain, but he's also dancing in the rain, so let's go for this. Sayuri again. Fireflies, tragedy, dark, excitement, kawaii. Explode, warp, scars, electricity, destiny. Well, dark. Sayuri again. Journey, empty, meager, brief, skirt, pout, sadness, vacation, romance, anime. As if you wouldn't have guessed already, I'm trying to like turn the mood that I have gotten into over the last few days, because it was like every day it was really warm, but at night and in the evening it began to rain. So I'm trying to create that kind of feeling here. So, well, yeah, the streets were empty a lot. Of course, Sayuri likes it. Nightgown. Why is this word here? Holiday, shopping, love, calm, contamination, nature, aura, vivid, flying, nature. Alone, secretive, analysis, daft, clumsy, sparkle, promise, forgive, vanilla, incongruent. Sparkle. I guess that's the word that Natsuki would like. Nope, I was wrong. Sparkle is the Sayuri word. Hard, extreme, frightening, special, vibrant, fireworks, passion, judgment, captive, dazzle. Fireworks in the rain. Seems to fit. Or vibrant? Yeah, let's go for fireworks. Okay, I think I know which girl we're going for. Intentionally or not. Flee, philosophy, covet, lust, ribbon, eternity, skipping, misery, starscape, pleasure. Skipping. Natsuki. Sensation, lucky, extraordinary, sticky, existence, hurt, chumpy, clouds, color pure. Let's go with clouds. Okay, rain clouds is a word for Sayuri, but clouds is a word for Natsuki. Interesting. Boop. Prayer, sing, playground, waterfall, depression, blanket, festive, pink, joy, waterfall. Bouncy, family, poof, massacre, games, precious, kiss, childhood, intellectual, chocolate. That's probably a word that Natsuki would like. But I guess rain makes me kind of remember my childhood, so let's go with this. Hope, disarray, doki doki, socks, amazing, milk, unstable, party, desire, fluffy. Socks? Nah. Well, I would have to put on socks if it would rain, because it's getting colder, and then my feet would get cold, and I don't want that. No. Party. Let's party in the rain. Yep. Sayuri again? Universe, uncanny, sunny, bunny, swimsuit, anxiety, hair, ocean, bubbles, melancholy. Melancholy. Oh. We got a word that Yuri likes. Cool. And the last one. Troll, unacceptable, unending, wonderful, smile, infinite, sunset, heaven sent, fickle rose, sunset. Okay. I guess we know who would like this poem the most. But if that's really true, I guess we will find out in the next episode. So thanks everybody so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay true to yourselves.